Something serious has just shaken the entire Shiba Inu ecosystem. Holders are suddenly selling off their SHIB tokens, and confusion is spreading fast. What exactly is happening behind the scenes? Let's break everything down clearly and calmly. Disclaimer. In a surprising twist that could mark one of the most dramatic moments in the history of the Shiba Inu community, Shiba, a well-known burn tracker, has come forward with major accusations directed at the project's leadership. These claims cover a wide range of topics, from rewriting the project's history to financial mismanagement and even questionable governance practices by the core team. To understand how we got here, let's rewind to the very beginning. Shiba Inu is a relatively new cryptocurrency that launched in August 2020, created by an anonymous figure or group under the alias Ryoshi. The token took its name from the Shiba Inu dog breed, the same one famously associated with the dogecoin meme, and quickly gained attention due to its fun, community-driven concept. From the start, the project presented itself as an experiment in decentralized community building. Its early branding leaned heavily into internet humor and creativity, replacing technical terms like white paper with playful versions like woof paper. The Shiba Inu ecosystem grew to include multiple tokens, SHIB as the main token, Leash as a store of value, and Bone serving as the governance token. Each token had its own purpose, all tied together under a shared ecosystem. Initially, Shiba Inu was seen as just another meme coin, something built on community hype rather than real-world utility. But that perception began to change when the team introduced shibaswap, their very own decentralized exchange. To picture it simply, imagine a giant digital farmer's market where every fruit and vegetable represents a different cryptocurrency. In this marketplace, buyers and sellers trade directly with one another, without needing a middleman. Just like in a farmer's market, people contribute a portion of their goods to a shared stall. In return, they earn a share of the overall profits. That's essentially how liquidity works on shibaswap. However, there are also risks. The prices of assets can change quickly, just like how the price of produce fluctuates with supply and demand. Despite the risks, shibaswap was a huge success, achieving over $1 billion in total value locked within just 24 hours of launch. This proved that Shiba Inu had far more momentum and community backing than most people had realized. But what made investors believe in Shiba Inu in the first place, even before shibaswap existed? The answer lies in the project's deflationary design. One of its most compelling ideas was the concept of token burns, permanently removing SHIB from circulation to create scarcity. When supply decreases but demand remains steady or grows, the price of each remaining token can rise. Before shibaswap, anyone could burn SHIB tokens manually by sending them to a special burn address, a wallet that no one could ever access. Once tokens were sent there, they were gone forever, effectively reducing the total supply. When shibaswap launched, this process became more structured. Users could stake their tokens, provide liquidity, and earn rewards while also contributing to the ongoing burn mechanism. Then came one of the biggest moments in Shiba Inu's history, the sudden disappearance of its mysterious founder, Ryoshi. Just as quietly as he appeared, Ryoshi deleted all his online posts and vanished, leaving the community without its original leader. This move reminded many of Bitcoin's Satoshi Nakamoto. After Ryoshi's exit, lead developer Satoshi Kusama stepped up, reassuring the community that the project was still in good hands. He promised to carry forward Ryoshi's vision of building a decentralized, community-led ecosystem. In the following months, the team worked tirelessly to expand Shiba Inu beyond its meme roots. The most notable development came with the creation of Shibarium, the project's very own Layer 2 blockchain. Shibarium was designed to improve scalability and reduce Ethereum's high gas fees, providing faster and cheaper transactions for SHIB holders. Shibarium aimed to increase the overall utility of SHIB, Bone, and Leash, encouraging developers to build decentralized applications, dApps, on top of it. In short, Shibarium was meant to make Shiba Inu more than just a meme coin, a complete ecosystem with real functionality. But that's where things began to go wrong. While everything appeared to be progressing smoothly, shocking revelations began surfacing. Shiba, a well-known project focused on tracking token burns, came forward with a series of allegations against Shiba Inu's leadership. The accusations ranged from financial inconsistencies to manipulation and misinformation campaigns. According to Shiba, their burn tracking platform was the first actual project launched for Shiba Inu, predating shibaswap by several weeks. They claimed that despite their contributions to the community, members of the Shiba Inu leadership dismissed or even targeted them. Shiba accused the team of running campaigns to discredit their work and label them as scammers. In response, Satoshi Kusama posted a message in the official Telegram group stating that all FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, must be removed from the community. He said the team was working hard to build and test the system, and that spreading negativity was unacceptable. However, Shiba interpreted this as a direct attempt to silence criticism. They accused Kusama and the team of blocking anyone who raised valid concerns and claimed that the developers were trying to hide the truth about how the project was being run. Things escalated when Shiba shared distressing messages from community members who had reportedly burned their tokens expecting passive income rewards from the Shiba Inu burn portal but never received them. Some users said they felt deceived, and one investor even claimed to have lost thousands of dollars through burns based on false promises. Shiba emphasized that they had always included disclaimers, warning users not to burn tokens expecting profit. They accused the official Shiba Inu leadership of misleading the community and failing to deliver promised rewards. Over 2,200 users reportedly burned more than $670,000 worth of SHIB through the burn portal, yet only a small fraction received any compensation. This controversy raised major ethical questions. Should a decentralized project encourage users to burn valuable assets without transparent mechanisms or guarantees? Was the team truly acting in the best interest of the community? Then came an even more explosive claim, the revelation that Ryoshi, the supposedly selfless founder who claimed to own no SHIB, might in fact hold over $1 billion worth of tokens. Using blockchain data analysis tools from Bubble Maps, investigators traced several wallets tied to the original deployment of SHIB. These wallets collectively held more than 103 trillion SHIB, purchased initially for just 38 Ethereum, worth about $10,000 at the time. As Shib's value exploded, the tokens became worth billions. The wallets were later split into smaller ones, raising suspicions of concealment. While the Shiba Inu marketing team denied these allegations, calling them false, the community became divided. Some believed the claims were exaggerated and that no foul play had occurred since the wallets remained untouched. Others, however, saw it as a breach of trust and demanded full transparency from the team. Shiba accused the leadership of manipulating the narrative, claiming that whenever legitimate questions arose, they would dismiss critics as FUD spreaders. According to Shiba, this tactic discouraged open discussion and created a cult-like environment where blind loyalty was valued over critical thinking. They went further, claiming that the Shiba Inu ecosystem was being centralized under the control of a small group. They alleged that the so-called Shib state, a system of governance being built by the developers, was designed to limit community power, not enhance it. In their view, decisions were being made behind closed doors while ordinary holders were left in the dark. They also accused the team of hijacking the Shiba brand for personal profit. Shiba stated that official-looking magazines and partner announcements were being used to promote unrelated projects and new tokens as if they were official parts of the Shiba ecosystem. According to them, these actions have misled exchanges, celebrities, and even charitable organizations into believing they were partnering directly with Shiba Inu, when in fact they were supporting Shibarium or bone-related ventures. Shiba argued that this behavior went against the decentralized principles the project was founded upon. They also pointed out that the Shiba Inu developers rewarded themselves with large quantities of bone tokens after launching shibaswap, which raised concerns about fairness and transparency. Shiba alleged that some of the blockchain code used for Shibarium was just a fork of Polygon's framework, contradicting earlier promises that it would be built independently. As tensions continued to rise, the accusations grew darker. Shiba suggested that Satoshi Kusama and others had created a system that encouraged groupthink, that anyone who questioned their actions was instantly labeled an outsider. Some users even shared screenshots claiming that once they posted criticism, their accounts were banned or removed from Shiba Inu community spaces. They claimed that the development team reacted defensively to any external innovation. For example, when an independent community member introduced the Shiba name service or an unofficial Shiba wallet, the team allegedly shut them down and rushed to release similar versions under their own control, labeling theirs as the official ones. Shiba Inu insisted that they weren't attacking the project but simply exposing corruption and manipulation. They urged SHIB holders to stay informed, think critically, and remember that decentralization means power belongs to the people, not a small inner circle. In the end, this entire situation highlights the growing pains of a massive crypto community. When millions of people invest in a meme-born project that evolves into a global ecosystem, transparency becomes essential. Whether the accusations from Shiba Inu are fully accurate or not, they underscore a bigger truth. Trust in the crypto world is fragile, and once broken, it's difficult to repair. The Shiba Inu project has come a long way from being a simple meme token to building its own blockchain and ecosystem. But with progress comes responsibility, and the community now demands answers, transparency, and accountability. So, what's next for Shiba Inu? Will the team respond to these accusations directly, or will they continue to ignore them? Will Shiba Inu's claims lead to meaningful changes in how the project operates? Time will tell. What do you think about all of this? Do you believe Shiba Inu's allegations hold any truth, or is it all just another wave of FUD? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your perspective matters more than ever.